I'm Batman.
Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and we got another series, the meta shift, where we talk about all of the shit that changes throughout the shit so that it shifts. You feel me? You catch my the drift? You catch? Okay, I'll fucking stop. But anyways, I've been sort of like honeyback riding on the fucking grand challenges, like the challenge run series, where I just talk about you guys and just talk about the new balance changes and so on, the changes to the side of the game. But I decided we could put it inside this video and this new series called a meta shift, and then we just just discuss all the shit that's going down, and let this shit marinate. Just look at it. Balance changes coming 3/13, and there's like a 2v2 little schematic going on, like where you and your friend, you guys like duel, like a ridiculous duel. You do that little thing and then you fight. It's cool, and then it's pretty fucking dope. I'll be honest though. My good friend, the fucking executioner, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer over here. Man, I don't know what happened to him over the balance changes. He got fucked up. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like the fucking Electro Wizard did way too many shots on him, and he lost a few brain cells or some shit. I don't know. He lost his glitches, but I also think he lost like some chromosomes or something. Hey, I can't say those things, but let's just go into the balance changes going on right now, and let's talk about the 2v2 right over here. Bob the dog plus mirror. Let's just wait on this. Like this is special. Okay, we need to take a few moments to relax, calm your body. This is some fine wine. This is some beauty. Okay. Oh my god, this is. Ooh, mwah. Just let it marinate. I'm not even kidding. I'm getting so hyped about this update. I'm so wet. And there's some leaks on Reddit as well about the new the new update. But I don't really want to cover leaks really that much, mainly because most YouTubers just cover leaks for that clickbait material, that nice juicy content. But you never really know if leaks are gonna come out. I mean, the Chinese make a lot of hoax, like global warming, for example. So why couldn't a new leak be a hoax as well? Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, usually it's the leaks are made by a Russian company, and this time the leaks are made by a Chinese company. And there's some comments in inside the website that's saying it's fake, and I'm just not gonna go into it. But if you guys want to check it out, it's gonna be a description down below, including the balance changes, which you probably should already know, and this picture and so on. So let's get into the balance changes. The Executioner, the axe hit radius plus 10%. We're returning some of his former glory, his original lane control power, to compensate for the upcoming bug fixes. So beforehand, Executioner absolutely dominated the lane. It wasn't I feel like he was a lot better than his thick brother, the bowler. The Executioner, I don't know, because they nerfed him because he had a bunch of bugs, which were because he was programmed to be like the bowler, if you guys didn't know. And then and because they're so similar, they're pretty much exact same troop, and they reskinned him and changed back the knockback effect, so that in turn turned into a few bugs such as 360 splash, some brief stunning, and I forgot the last one. It was probably was a major, probably a minor nerf, a minor 3 elixir nerf, Papa. And we got the log. So Executioner, the axe hit radius plus 10%. So this is just turning him back because they're gonna take out his glitches that made him overpowered, and then they're gonna give him an axe hit radius plus 10% to compensate. So I feel like overall it's a nerf. But then again, the 360 splash and the fucking stun was always pretty gimmicky, so it wasn't really. It was really useful in some situations, but we could never count on it. So I'm glad they changed the Executioner. It's definitely still viable, but I feel like Executioner, you're gonna see a lot less of him, and he won't be that cancerous and absolutely heart destroying Shadow Realm sending. Your body is not ready. It won't be that type of card. It'll definitely you'll still definitely see Executioner a lot with Tornado, just because they have excellent synergy, because you just bunch up everything like honey bunches and you just like absolutely decimate them. So the exit radius is gonna help that synergy as well. So the log damage minus 4% range to 11.1 from 11.6. Yet another nerf to the log. So the reason why log is nerfed, well, you see log using a lot, right? And I bet they saw log pretty much used in every single deck, because log is in every single deck right now. Because of the zap nerf earlier, Goblin Barrel is just running rampant. Those like sneaky little suckers just like constantly shank your tower. You have nothing for it except for the log, the juicy 3 elixir log. And granted, the log was overplayed, but I wouldn't say it's overpowered. It's just the best utility spell right now. That you can probably fit in pretty much every single deck, just because that zap just isn't consistent anymore. With the last nerf, I think they probably did an overboard nerf with that. Like, I haven't talked about the balance changes last time because I was pretty busy, but you know, the zap nerf, I felt like so overboard. If they wanted to make arrows powerful and to make goblins better, they should have just buffed arrows and buffed goblins. I mean, like, no need to make like Goblin Barrel better and suddenly make zap a lot more crappy cards. So the log nerf, I would say it's warranted, but because it really doesn't change any interactions, it just makes it a little bit less chip and a little bit less you know, flexible. So I guess it's not that bad. I have no problems with it. Arrows, projectile speed plus 33%. Arrows have fallen out of the meta for a long ass time. Like, the arrows just takes way too long to hit. Like, a lot of times you try prediction arrow and you're a pre-cum, or like you do like way too late, and then the minion horde just like goes to fucking town and you got a fucking nothing and just tilt city by then. So yeah, this should have happened a long time ago. And you know, this helps arrows a bit to make it like a bit less like hard to use. But you know, I definitely don't see arrows becoming like a must-have spell like log or something like that. Clone no longer resets charging troops. So this is another thing that should have happened a long time ago, because if you guys know, like, clone, it splits into 2 and it resets the newer ones, such as the Sparky or Charging Prince. So this is just like, you know, a nice change. Lumberjack, assisting with Rage Spell. Lumberjack has been, I would argue that Lumberjack used to be really good. Like, when it just came out, it was actually really good and very viable. But after a bunch of heavy hitting cards such as Mega Minion, such as like fucking Scar Me buff, such as like a bunch of other cards such as that, Lumberjack has been sort of feeling sort of fucking iffy. It doesn't feel that good. It needs a boost. It needs Viagra or some shit like that. And I feel like the main thing was that it's too like too low amount of health. It doesn't feel chunky enough. And maybe they didn't want to increase its health, because then it'll just be like a mini P.E.K.K.A. But anyways, this is just for consistency. It's not that much. Lumberjack pretty much didn't get that much of a buff at all. So a bomb tower. So this is the one. All hail our new lord. This is our lord and fucking savior. Bomb tower died for our sins, boys. Fucking bomb tower, absolutely. Oh my god, my dick is rising at a rate I cannot even describe. Projectile speed plus 66%. Let's all hail the new meta. Bomb tower. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. I got no words. But actually though, seriously, it won't make it that much better. But yet again, this is something that should have happened a long time ago, because like bomb tower, much like mortar, it misses a lot of troops when they shoot. So the projectile speed should help. It really doesn't fucking do anything. Electro Wizards are no longer permanently stuns. Like, sometimes they're just permanently stun shit like Bowler, just a long ass animation. So you know, this is another glitch. They're just fixing a lot of fucking glitches and shit that should have happened a long time ago. I mean, like, I got no problems with that, but I mean, like, this isn't a real balance change, and hopefully they're gonna roll out another one like real quick, real soon. Tornado cannot be placed on top of buildings. So when I want to fucking airbend, last fucking airbender, I'll drop the tornado. Sometimes I can't drop on the fucking building, and then it's an L. So you know, it's just a small quality of life change. It's really nothing to talk about. I don't know why. Now let's get into the juicy, beefy, meaty shit, the spicy, absolute. Hey, this is fucking awesome. So if you guys have not watched a podcast, I would recommend you watch it, because I'm assuming you guys know what happened in the podcast where they announced the 2v2 battles fucking 2v2 battles where you know, this is game breaking. I mean, this is actually fucking literally game breaking, because you can just imagine how many fucking troops they're gonna have on board, like the sound effects and all shit. That's gonna be ear rape. This is gonna be ear rape mode, and it's gonna be fucking insane. Like, there's gonna be so many new strategies, and this is gonna be insane. And like in the video they described, Clash Royale in the beginning was not intentionally, it was not designed to be a multiplayer, like a 2v2 game. It was designed to be a 1v1 game. And right now they're sort of changing the bottom line inside the game, like what you assume has to be true inside the game. It's like the basic lining of the game, like what leads up to everything else. It's a ground base, right? And like right now they're changing it, and I'm glad they're changing it up. And it's always great to experiment. And I think that 2v2 mode done right can lead to a lot of like fucking intricate like strategy and thought process to it, especially since you see all of these new esports are all basically like team sports, like just practically zero single player sports where you're not on a team, you're just one player that represents a team, like say like Super Smash Bros or so on, these esports. But those esports rely on a heavy technique, and usually they're like fighting games and so on. So I'm glad that Clash Royale is thinking of making multiplayer things, especially since you see a lot of team leagues, and a lot of people are saying that Clash Royale it's a single player game masked as a multiplayer team based game. So like, I don't know, this is a fucking insane. Obviously this isn't going to be rolling out as the main game mode, because this will only be for clans. This is a little like fun thing on the side, like for clans. Similar to sort of like Clan Wars last time, so like I'm sort of pretty hyped for this. I don't think this will be that competitive, because it's gonna find a bunch of flaws, because the troops were balanced towards single player mode, so was the game design and so on. Everything was made for only one person against another one person, so a lot of things are gonna be like definitely weird, and you're gonna find some gimmicky shit. Maybe I'll be wrong. I've been proven wrong before, but that's what I thought. I mean, like, they're giving us some hints here, okay? Hear me out. Bob the dog plus Mr. Dower plus housekeeping. Who's the dog? That's right, the guy who did Blue's Clues, plus Mr. Dower. Housekeeping. What else has clues? Fucking team battle. Fucking team. I think team battle is confirmed. Oh my god. No. No shit, this is fucking team battle. I'll call my hormones. But actually though, the real leak, look at this shit right behind that. Ooh, right behind the thick Royale. I don't know what the hell it's doing to the Royale. It's like the fucking baseball bat or some shit. You see it? That's a fucking new card. I think the Royal Giant was probably photoshopped in, because it looks like it's hitting something. So to block that shit, like, Supercell is getting crafty with us, man. I don't know what they're doing behind the Royal Giant, BDSM or something, but yeah, it looks like the jungle berries or like stealth goblin. I know Supercell hinted as something that had the capabilities of a ghost. Like, it has some of the capabilities of it, because they said they wouldn't release it, but they experimented with like the attributes of it. So there might be something like a stealth goblin where like you can't see her or something. I don't know, something similar to the ghost. Like I said, if you didn't watch their, or I mean like hear their podcast, you probably should have. I'm gonna be fucking hyped for 2v2. Hopefully I'll do it with some of my friends, and I'll post it on this channel. And I mean, like, 2v2, the fucking game mode, it looks well done. I know that they took a lot of time to do it. They have a really tiny ass like game team, so like they make hella bank, they make hella like bread and shit, but they do not have a big game team. I don't know why they don't have a large developer team. Maybe like a small team to keep it like you know, hands-on with their like hands-on with their updates, make the company feel more like family or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's their business choice. But I respect the fact that they're laying the update. Just because of the fact that, you know, a lot of the updates recently have been sort of gimmicky. You haven't seen any game-changing thing. They have not introduced like a global like competitive mode yet. They have not edited custom tournaments. They have not done a lot of shit recently. And you know, I feel like a lot of the new troops have been feeling like fucking lackluster. Like the clone wasn't that good, well designed. Executioner was a reskin. Elite Barbs, they just threw a fucking helmet on and said GG. And you know, I'm glad they're taking the time and they're rethinking their ways, and I'm glad they're testing out the 2v2 mode and not like introducing it as a huge new other fucking mode yet, because you know, like, who knows, like it might not, I don't think that it's gonna be like the new, it'll be like super fucking awesome to play 2v2, but it won't be like the new way to play Clash Royale where it's gonna be hella competitive and so on. But yeah, guys, hopefully I'll be right back with the other parts of this update. The sneak peeks should be dropping out soon. Man, it's getting hella fucking hype. Like, Jesus Christ, like, man, I can't comprehend what they're gonna do. Hopefully they introduce like a global 15k tournament. That's just me. Like, things like 5-deck slots, things such as like adding friends inside the game. I'll put in the leaks, the Reddit leaks in the description down below, and all of the shit. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys like this guide. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.